Z93, today's classic rock. Well, good morning. Welcome to the program and happy Wednesday or hump day, whatever you want to call it. The bottom line is we are halfway through this week. Today on the show, I'm going to tell you about a kidnapper who chased his victim into the wrong place, how rapper Drake may be in some hot water, and more. But first, here's the offspring. Z93, today's classic rock. Now, here's some good news for parents who hate the kids' music, you know, the ones that listen to Drake. We may end up actually hearing less of him now because a video has surfaced of him doing the whole Bobby Brown thing. Remember that from when we were kids? You know, he pulled an underage girl from the crowd, brought her up on stage, and fondled her. My only question is, why couldn't this have happened before we had to find out who Kiki was? All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also see how that ride to work at school's moving along some Lincoln Park, Aerosmith, and Billy Squire on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. And an unarmed kidnapper chased a woman into a karate dojo. It was a bold move. He tried to force his way through the class. However, the instructor swept his leg. All right, here's Nirvana. Z93, today's classic rock. You know, people say accidents and mistakes happen for a reason, you know, for you to learn. And I guess in this case, the lady did need to learn something. An elderly woman in Florida drove her car into a LensCrafters the other day. I guess she really needed glasses badly, huh? How about that? Next, we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also see how that ride to work in school's moving along. We got some Scorpions, AWOL Nation, and Green Day on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. It is your morning rush with Scotty Perry. And half the people who actually think they have food allergies do not, according to a new study. Of course, you know, because things change every 7 years and people are lazy about going to the doctor to see if those things have actually changed. All right, here's Collective Soul. Z93, today's classic rock. Billy Idol there, White Wedding, and a jogger fended off an attack by a dog at the park the other day. As the dog came after her, she pulled out her pepper spray, and, you know, the dog ran away. Later, as the jogger ran past the spot of the attack, the dog owner waited for her and attacked her and actually bit her, like broke skin, left a mark on her arm type bite her. And yes, the woman dog owner bit the jogger, and she was later arrested. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also see how that ride to work at school is moving along. Some 3 Days Grace, AC/DC, and Everlast on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. Pearl Jam, Jeremy, one of the bands that is allegedly rumored to be headlining the Woodstock celebration up at Bethel Woods. And boy, that would be cool, huh? Them and the Foo Fighters sharing that stage. I think I'd have to go to that if I'm not in Myrtle Beach that weekend. This past week, we lost a comedy legend. He was a writer and actor. His name was Dave Einstein, but you may know him as Super Dave Osborne. He did countless Super Dave skits on late night television. So for me and my pals who grew up watching him, what better way to send him off and remember him than checking out this great video I put up at my blog. It's Super Dave Stunt School. You can see it now. Z93HV.com. The keyword is Scotty. Next, we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We got some Bon Jovi, the Beastie Boys, and Queen on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock, Sublime, What I Got. And that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out. Up next at 10 a.m., you got my man Gary C. He's going to take you right up until 2. That's when the Tig Man takes over. I'll be back again tomorrow, beginning at 6 a.m. for your morning rush. And until then, you stay classy, Hudson Valley.